there's just so much to like about this game. Um, I've
What's
done.
your team?
Oh yeah, Jessica, I was actually about to ask that question.
Megazard? Which Megazard have you got?
Which I have two Charizards. What are you talking about?
Really?
No.
Both shiny?
Both shiny. No. What's going on, guys? And welcome back to another episode of the Dual Hemisphere Hangout. My name is Luke, and join with me each and every week. I do have my lovely co-host, Jake. Jake, my man, say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. Hello. How are we all doing on this fine Saturday morning for me and Friday evening for Luke? It's gone grey. It's not
Yeah.
It's not the best weather. We're meant to be in spring now, and we've been royally misled.
They've lied.
And especially because I think we're going to a wine festival tomorrow. Risky business on a Sunday before work. And it's due to pour down. Absolutely pour down. So
oh my god.
It'll be a washout, but it doesn't matter. As we're starting to ascend again, maybe someone up there is listening because the sun's just
he's like, you think it's gray? Oh. No, that's funny. It's crazy that you are in spring and we're getting ready to officially start fall here. Or fall's already happened.
You had Thanksgiving yet?
I don't know. No, we got Thanksgiving in about a month from now.
See? And then the Americans do fall properly.
Yeah,
autumn, as the British call it. It looks so much nicer over there, especially because you have the slightly warmer weather as well.
We do. Yeah, no, the leaves be changing and it's be getting cool, and we've got pumpkins up the ass. It's perfect time. You know, we love the fall. We love the pumpkin spice. I don't like pumpkin spice. I think it's whack. But
I don't either.
Yeah,
I could join you on that one. +1.
Yeah, I don't get. I'll eat some pumpkin pie, but like, not gonna have
even that. I'm not a big fan of it.
Latte.
I'm
like
not
cinnamon.
Either.
I like apple.
Cinnamon's very
apple
wintry.
Pie. Yeah, I'm just not a pumpkin dude. I just, when I think pumpkins, I think carving pumpkins, not eating them. But to each their own. I guess.
Kicking them. What's the band? Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing.
That's a good band.
Smashing.
It's a good band.
Dude, Smashing Pumpkins. It's a thing. It's a thing over here. Like back in the day when I was a kid, man. Like if you did not, put your pumpkin away by like the first day, the older kids would walk around like after everyone's done trick or treating and smash everyone's jack-o'-lanterns and shit. And it was like,
that's crazy.
As a whole thing. It's fucked up, but they don't do that anymore because we don't do trick or treating anymore out here. We do like trunk or treats and stuff like that, where everyone goes to a giant parking lot and like pops their trunks with setups and does passing out candy that way. So
I suppose that's not as bad. I guess I do get anxiety because Halloween's coming up and we just turn all the lights off and pretend we're not in.
Yeah, no, literally same. Like there have been a couple of years where I've tried to do it, but it's like so dead in my neighborhoods wherever we do it. So I'm just like, what's the point? So,
it is what it is. I guess you can't.
2025.
People can't afford it now. People can't afford the chocolate. It's very expensive. Just handing it out to randoms.
Yep,
it's not good for the teeth.
It's not good. Your dentist is
your dentist will kick your ass.
And they ain't kicking your ass. You're like, thank God. Yes, let's get to work.
Money. No wonder the dentists promote Halloween.
Yeah, we're going to be rocking and rolling in the next 30 days, with all these cavities from Halloween.
Have we just created a new conspiracy theory? Like when you see all the dentists, like the toothpaste and stuff, and it goes, 9 out of 10 dentists agree that this is the best one to use. Is it it the worst one? Do you need to be going for the 1 out of 10 dentists?
Yeah, you kind of do, because they're like, yeah, definitely. Yeah, this one is going to make your teeth whiter, apparently. When it does,
as they drop out.
My teeth are blue now. Oh, wow. But that is not what we're here to talk about today. We are, last week we did a little bit of a preview of Legends Z-A, and now Jake and I have had a little over a week fully together with the game now. And honestly, we just kind of wanted to kind of revisit what we talked about a little bit, see if our opinions have stayed about the same, or if they've changed, or if they've gone down. Because the discourse, this game's got a lot of discourse going on. I don't know if you've been like on the internet recently, Jake, or anything like that, but like this game is pretty. I would say there's a very loud minority that are very loud about disliking the game, and then there's a very good majority that do enjoy the game from what I've seen. So I think it'd be pretty interesting just for us to kind of talk about like our pros or cons of the game, what we feel they've done well and stuff like that. Because after I've done about 25 hours in the game, I have yet to beat the main story. I have not really done a whole lot of side quests. I've done a good amount. Um, but I have not really done that. Maybe you could probably take away like maybe 4 or 5 hours of the gameplay because I probably left the Switch running and forgot to close that, like get out of the app
Always
or
been
something like
shiny
that.
hunting.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because that's what it is now. Just leave
yeah,
your
I know,
Switch
right?
on.
Yeah, no. But besides that, I mean, the game's great. I very much enjoy pretty much, I don't want to say absolutely everything, but about like 90% of this game I really, really do enjoy. For me, the biggest things that I think are the biggest positives of this game is I think the battle system is really plays really, really well. Um, I really, really like that. I like the boss battles, specifically the Rogue Mega Evolution battles. That is a fun twist that can actually, at sometimes, pros a little bit, a good amount of difficulty. I'm really enjoying. On top of that, I'm really, really enjoying the side quests. They are not very fetch questy. They all have, out of like the good amount that I have played. They're a good mixture. Some of them are just straight up battles. Others are get me a specific Pokemon that does this thing. Some of them are as simple as trying on clothes or helping catch 7 of this different type of species. It's not very much like Arceus, where the first couple were cool, and then like we talked about before, where it's just like, bring me a Ponyta, bring me a Diglett, bring me a very basic stuff. And then one thing that I'm also really, really enjoying about this game specifically is the story. I have not beaten the story. I would say I am where the game goes. I just reached C rank. So I've got 2 more ranks to go to reach A, and I'm assuming more stuff happens after I reach A. Um, but they're doing a good job with these side characters. Like your teammates in Team MZ are. I enjoy them. I enjoy both Naveen. I think her name's Lydia, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I enjoy after you get past rank E or F when you unlock Mega Evolution. Um, the trainers that you do have to battle to get promoted, they're all very likable, colorful trainers, and you get to spend a good amount of time with them to really kind of get their personality before you battle them. They're not your typical gym leader. You walk in and you battle them, and then you leave, and you never have any interaction with them. There's like a good side quest, like 2 quests before you even get to battle them for their promotion, where you actually get to sit with these characters for a while. Which I don't think a lot of Pokemon has not done that in a while. Um, and yeah, I'm very much, I really, really like this game. There's so much positive to say that I could keep talking for another 20 minutes about all the things that I love about this game. Um, is it my favorite Pokemon game? No. Do I think it's top 5?
I'd say so.
Probably.
I'd say so.
Probably, I would say. I would say top 5 for me. Um, yeah, I think, yeah, there's not too much negative I can really say about. There's some things I can talk about negative, but just overall, I've had a really great time with it, and I've enjoyed it, and I don't like necessarily feel the rush to want to beat it either. Specifically, like I'm enjoying taking my time with this game. Like I'm enjoying walking around through the different quests. I'm enjoying being in Kalos. I'm enjoying going into the battle royale at nighttime, and I'm enjoying exploring the different wild zones and trying to catch everything. I'm enjoying the little Easter eggs that you see throughout the city. Like I'm very much enjoying so much about this game right now, and I'm very very happy with the 25 hours I put in this game. Which for someone who like us who play Pokemon pretty hardcore. 25 hours in a game, about 9 out of 10 times we're done beat the game and we're already in the post game. And I'm got probably at least another 10 hours left in this before I beat the main story.
Yeah, I'm super happy about the length of the story. The length of the story is great. And I think it's in good stead for Gen 10. So if we're getting, because if they're splitting the game, like I would pick up a AAA title and expect at least, well, I usually go $1 a minute. Yeah, $1. Oh no, $1 an hour, $1 a minute. That'd be bad. Like I expect 56 minutes from a $56 game, $1 an hour of playtime for me. That's what I go for. So if I've spent, well, technically Aussie dollars don't really count, but what's it in US? Just Aussie dollar
70.
is money.
It's $59.99 for Switch 1, Switch 2 it's 69, so 70.
Yeah, so 70 hours of playtime I'd expect from this game. I'm definitely going to hit that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit that with all the post-game stuff, and then the DLC will come round, and that's another like $30. I'd expect another 30 hours of gameplay from that. So all in all, we're looking at about maybe like 110 hours, and I know with Pokemon games, I'm going to get the most value for money. I've spent... I think I've maxed out the clock on Sword and Shield. Like it's at 99999 across. One funny stat that I did see is that the Switch 1 copies, obviously because everyone has a Switch 1, like I think we're 300,000 higher than the Switch 2 copies sold. I don't know if that's a measure of how people didn't want to upgrade to the Switch 2 or didn't feel necessary or are waiting for Christmas, which is a big one. Because they did release the old console early. But like you said, Luke, I'm more than happy. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to pick up the game this week. I'm still sat on my 24 hours from the first 2 days, which is crazy. And then I feel like the internet filter has kind of come off. So I've seen pretty much everything now, which is a bit annoying that I don't get to see it in person. But that's my own fault. I should have played when I could have. It didn't help that I'm pretty sure I dislocated my shoulder. I was telling Luke, I was like, I couldn't sit here and hold a controller without being in excruciating agony. So there was no way I was going to sit down and play. And then one night, I went up to reach for something, and in fact, I was leaning on a bottle. So I had a water bottle underneath my arm, like propping it up because it felt nice. And then I went to get up, and I think I used it as a pressure point, and my arm slipped off, and I just had and the pain went away within seconds. But even since then, I haven't been able to pick it up. But so I know Luke is a bit further than me, but I have had Megas not spoiled anymore. You can't really call it spoiled.
You've seen
I've seen them. They're all pretty decent. If the one I've seen of Mega Feraligatr is real, that's a bit garbage. But I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if it is.
I enjoy it. I think it's stupid.
Has he got like the big claw over the mouth over the back of his head?
He looks like a toilet bowl. Like when he's not chomping down. Like he really does. He really does. But I like that because it's stupid. And I like stupid shit with my Pokemon. That's why I love Totodile, because he's a dumb fucker. Right?
I have got a perfect sticker of Totodile of just like a blank look like. mouth
Yeah,
open.
it's stupid. Yeah, it's dumb as shit, and I enjoy that about it. Um, no, like fair enough. I mean,
You don't have to
there's
like
so
every single one. Like,
no, you don't.
it's
There's
fine.
some I don't. There's some I don't like.
Have
I'm
you
glad
seen?
certain ones.
Well, you must have
The
seen
o-
Starmie, the memes.
I've seen the meme. I've seen the meme. That one,
Yeah,
I'll have to see how like again. I've only seen it in clips, so I would have to see how I feel about it.
that feels like a bit of a
When I'm
cop out to
playing in the
me.
game.
That one, and Starmie is a
Yeah,
very prominent like character. No, well, prominent Pokemon, and people like it a lot. And I feel
yeah.
like they kind of just did it dirty by giving it legs. Just
That's- I'm intrigued by it. I want to see it in person because I think I'm at the bit in the story where I would probably take that thing on because I haven't taken it on yet.
yeah.
And there's like a thing in the story right now where Lydia is about to evolve her Staryu into Starmie. In this story, and I'm assuming so I've seen the rogue battle. I'm assuming something happens and her Starmie goes rogue or something like that. I don't know yet, but yeah, it's super super cool, man. All the megas I've seen are really really great. I felt so bad for Jake because I had no idea he dislocated his shoulder, and I was just trying to see where he's at, and I was like, yeah, man, because I had just assumed he's picked it up since we last talked. 'Cause I think I messaged him on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. It was like, damn, well, near halfway through the week. So I'm like, he's
If I'd have
either
carried on
beaten
the
the
way I was
game.
playing, like I should have
Yeah,
finished. Like I should have.
yeah, yeah. I was like, he's either beating it or he's really close to the end. So I'm like, yeah, man, I just beat the guy. Yeah, I just saw beat this guy and I got to see Mega Skarmory. He's like, no spoilers. I'm like, what? What do you
Hey, look,
mean? I felt
it's
so bad.
I don't mind knowing the Pokemon has a Mega. Like
Yeah,
I don't mind because I haven't seen it yet. That's the excitement. Because you can tell what Pokemon are going to have Megas. They're very
yeah,
obvious in the story.
yeah.
I just haven't seen it yet, which is I'm super
There's been a
excited to see
couple
Mega
where,
Scarm.
yeah, Mega Skarm is sick. Yeah, there's a couple like again, I haven't completely beaten it, and I've still stayed mainly mega free, spoiler free. I don't know all the megas off
Because
the
since
top
we
of my
last
head.
talked, I got to where I am at the story. I've just beaten Mega Excadrill. So I've got a lot to go.
You've got a lot to go. You've got about like 6 more megas to
Yeah.
get to that I've seen. Like you beat the Mega Excadrill, so that means you have not. You know all the megas.
No, but you could say them.
Or-
Like you could tell me what they are. I don't mind because they don't really hide them in a way. I suppose
Okay.
Mega Excadrill was kind of, but I knew that we knew that one was coming. Did we not?
No, I had no idea what was coming.
Oh, maybe I did.
I didn't think.
And I
I
knew
had no
Mega
idea.
Starmie was coming because Seb literally put in one of the chats like, if they do Mega Starmie wrong, I'm going to flip. So I knew that one was coming.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, so you saw Mega Excadrill. Yeah, some of them are obvious. Like there's a girl, like the girl that you're gonna probably end up facing. You know that her because in order to do the thing, you had to find out that her favorite Pokemon is Electros. So you're probably expecting there's a Mega Electros at some
that
point.
was garbage.
Um,
That
yeah,
was the worst Mega so far. I think you
yeah,
can't go from like Mega Dramper,
yeah.
which was insane. Like
I did
I think
not
the last time
expect
we
that was the
spoke,
one.
you
That
were
was the one I did
just
not
before
expect.
Mega Dramper,
Yeah,
and the
I've
guy
never seen.
sends
I
it
was
out,
not expecting.
and I'm like, bro, this thing is sick. So you best
Yeah.
know I'm
Well,
throwing that on my team.
you threw me for a loop because you're like, yeah, this guy, he's got a, I don't even know his team. He's got a mega Lopunny. And I'm like, I'm expecting this freaking Lopunny. And he sends out a Dramp, and I'm like, this thing
Wait,
doesn't mega evolve, does it? And then it did. I was like, yo, what? No, that was sick. So like, some of the megas are pretty obvious, but like Mega Drampa was one I was not expecting because I had that guy he has a Baneri hairband, so I'm like, his
Well,
thing's gonna be Mega
I tried
Lopunny.
baiting you slightly because
Yeah,
because he does send out a Baneri, and you're like, wait,
yeah, a level 40 Baneri.
he's still got one more. Like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
But
I thought he was about to.
that was a really good like segment in the game. It
Yeah,
really was.
no, it was super cool. And yeah, so the megas are pretty interesting. Like Mega Tramp, I did not expect to happen. Did not expect Mega Excadrill. I expected Mega Electros because of the thing. Um, and there's some more that are sprinkled in. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, even though
I don't
you'll see
mind.
it soon enough. I mean, all right, fine.
So
I'll
from
spoil.
don't take me past Mega Scam.
Okay, so from I gotta remember. Okay, so then there's a Mega Chandelure that you see.
I
There's
knew that one was coming. So I have seen some
Mega,
online. I just we're dancing around who knows what.
yeah, yeah, Mega Chandelure and Mega Phalanx.
I was going to say, have you seen that one? Because I've
Yeah,
seen it online, bro.
yeah, Mega
The fact that they
Phalanx.
gave
Yes,
that figure Mega is
it's the
unreal.
best one. It's the best one I've seen
So
so
good.
far. It's so good. It's so well done. Um, and then from there, it was the Mega Scar, and then I've seen two more. But there's some Mega Outbreaks as well, so you get to see a Mega Barbarical, which is one, which I think that one's probably my least favorite I've seen. I think it's just overall too much. Um, and then that's it. And there's a bunch of new ones that I won't say, but yep, there's some good ones. And there's Mega Scarm's definitely the coolest, but I think my favorite that I've seen from where I've gotten is probably Mega Trampa. That thing's just cool as shit. I was not expecting.
I'm glad that they're going back, and it seems like they're handpicking the mons that don't evolve, and they're giving them megas, which because like no one used a phalanx unless you used it in draft league. Skarmory I have used in draft league. I understand that is singles based and that is super good, but Mega does not. Megas do not run well in singles format. They really don't.
No,
Like it's game breaking. It's so game breaking. What else is it? Like Drampa doesn't evolve, so it looks like they're going through all of the single one, like the single Evo, stage 1 mons, and just giving them something decent that are making them. Have you seen Mega Ember yet? I haven't. Is it decent?
I have seen it. I think it's the best Mega starter that they've out of the three design wise.
It had to be.
Design wise, it was the best one. Yeah, for sure. Because as much as I think I love Alligator for how stupid it looks, everyone hates it, which is fair enough. But like everyone hates Alligator, and then Meganium's is just 4 leaves around.
Yeah, Meganium's is very neutral. I think it makes sense, but it's not stupid and it's not over the top. It's just a very neutral way of going.
Yeah, Mega Embor's. Yeah, from what I've seen, Mega Embor is definitely the best design starter out of the 3 that I've seen. Which is good. Fair enough. But yeah, no, there's just so much to like about this game. What's
your team?
Oh yeah, guess I was actually about to ask that question.
Megazard? Which Megazard have you got?
Which I have two Charizards. What are you talking about?
Really?
No.
Both shiny?
Both shiny. No. My team is everyone on my team has a Megastone because in this game, pretty much everything needs a Megastone. Like,
yeah,
you can Mega Evolve all the Pokemon. Like, this game very much is like Mega friendly. They want you to Mega Evolve as many Pokemon as possible. So most of mine can all Mega Evolve, but I have starting off with my starter right off the gate. I have my Mega Fraligator. I have an Ampharos. I have
using the shiny one.
No, I'm using just a regular one I caught. I felt like that was cheating, so I was like, I'll use the regular one that I caught willy nilly. I have the traded Heracross from that mission. Boyce the Beast. He's a
Everyone
fucking
is
beast.
using Boyce. Boyce has
He's so
become like
good, dude.
an actual thing in Pokemon. Like I feel like
It's an
everyone will call their
icon,
Heracross
bro.
Boyce now.
Yeah, it's a G, dude. That Boyce is like anytime I need something to die in one hit, Boyce is coming out. Like I need damage Boyce. Like Boyce is so good. And I would never have used it because I was just like, oh, I'm never gonna use a Heracross. It's fine. But he's been on my team and he's just been I just use Brick
Really?
Break and
Yeah.
I use Brick Break and like it takes out 75% health even if it resists. Like it's crazy. Mega Zard X, that's my guy, Charizard X, obviously. And then because it was shiny, it was the first one. I stuck with my shiny Baneri, who's now a shiny Lopunny. And then for my
Okay.
grass star, so I've been having this conundrum because I'm looking at my team, and 0 of them are from Kalos. Absolutely none of them are like Kalos Pokemon. Like, and I'm like, fuck, dude. But I was like, I wanted to complete my Fire Water Grass Core. I was like, dude, I really don't want to like use Go-Goat. I just don't think it's gonna. I don't want to use a Go-Goat. So I got Victory Bell, and but it's an alpha. It's my alpha Mega Victory Bell. So
That's
that's
cool.
my team I'm rocking with right now. I'm about 95% sure it won't change. I have a lot of Dragon on my team right now, so I might end up pulling the X off Charizard and giving it a Y just for some diversity for flying type moves at some point. But again, I have a counter for Fairy in that Victory Bell, so I don't know yet. I don't see any changes coming to the horizon. That's probably the team I'm going to rock with throughout this, unless the difficulty curve spikes highly, and I'm like, I can't justify the low punny because the low punny is by far the weakest member on my team.
Yeah, you need to keep that Victory Bell on your team. You do realize that's the best mod in the game, right?
I did not.
Like, Toxic is broken. So anything that learns Toxic is broken. You can effectively kill anything in 45 seconds of tick.
Okay, cool.
And I think it still works on Rogue Mega Revolution as well. I don't think they thought that through.
Okay. I've never,
So-
I can tell you, I've hit Toxic a couple times, and I don't really think I've used it on the Rogue Mega, so I've never really get to test that theory.
Yeah, so Mega Victory Bell is by far the best thing in the game.
Okay,
I've tried
fair
not
enough.
to use it. I've tried not to use it. So I'm rocking, obviously, Mega Meganium. Even though I do drop my starter sometimes as well, though. I'm one of those guys that I'm not entirely tied to my starter. I've done a lot of alpha hunting, so all of my Pokemon are like alphas. So I've got like Alpha Mega Houndoom, which is huge.
Okay.
I've got
Nice.
Alpha Dragonite. Don't have the Dragonite yet. Also, a cool thing about Dragonite, if you ever catch a shiny one, it's green, but when it megas, it goes blue.
Oh,
so it looks like a Dragonair. So it looks like a Mega Dragonair with wings.
They finally did it right.
Yeah. I swapped between like Mega Sableye because I love the way it runs. It's amazing how it picks its little crystal up and just jogs around. I've got Mega Medicham. I think, no, that one's not an alpha. I was going to catch an alpha and then the day-night cycle scuffed me. Scuffed me. And then there's another slot that I always forget. I've been a lot of chopping and changing, really, depending on what I want to use.
You don't have
and that's what I like.
You use?
Oh, I use Blastoise, Mega Blastoise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's the original. But I feel bad using it because, well, I'm never going to put my original Blastoise in Z-A because I can't get it back. And it's the same reason why I didn't put it in Legends. Because that original Blastoise that I have in Scarlet and Violet is my OG blue copy from my Game Boy. Like, it's my first ever Pokemon from 1995. That thing, that set of pixel and binary code has been with me my entire life, and I will carry it through every single game that I can.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
BG is level 100. He has got the worst stats ever. because when you trade up from Pokemon Blue, they're all garbage because they went from the DV system to the EV system.
Yeah.
And then I have a shiny one, which is he only joined me in Sword and Shield.
Okay.
So he's the imposter. But yeah, Fiji lives on through the gifted one that I got. I know that I've got another set of starters coming at gifts. Maybe I'll pick up something there because you get all the Kalos ones. So in fact, I've been running around with a Greninja a little bit because it's fast and cool. Not that I think speed matters in this game, really. Have you found it that matters? You can't dodge attacks very much, but I find them just recalling and sending them out again to like glitch them over around attacks is easy enough.
I haven't really quite figured like the intricacies of how speed and evasion work and stuff like that.
I'm sure online is going to make a big difference, but
it's going to make a big difference. But priority is broken. Priority is very important.
Yeah, like 3-second cooldowns are amazing.
Broken. Like you can cycle through your shit so quickly with that. You lead with a quick attack and then you hit a crunch, and then by the time you're back around, you can hit it again. And if it's strong, it's knocking it out.
It's even better. I'm running around with Silk Scarf, Extreme Speed, Dragonite. So it's like Smash Outrage, Extreme Speed, Outrage, Extreme Speed.
Broken. Running through the game, running through the gauntlet. But no, the team.
One Pokemon I think that isn't in the game that I would have loved to use, and I think deserves a Mega, is Snorlax. But it got a G-Max, and I'd have loved to have seen it. I think this game, because like Z-A, Arceus had one, right? Blocking the way. But it was an alpha. But I feel like I miss the generic locking of an area because a big Snorlax is in the way. And I think that would have looked so cool in this game. It might come in the DLC. I'm pretty sure it's not in the game at the moment. We have got the whole Mega Dimension coming. So anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Who knows? Yeah, the DLC, playing this game, the DLC has, like, it wasn't already like a must buy anyway. It's just like, I must have this DLC. Like, this is probably the DLC I'm looking the most. The DLC for the first Pokemon DLC that I'm looking forward to, like a Pokemon game. I'm waiting for this. I cannot wait to get my hands on this DLC for the game. I'm excited for that. But yeah, the team makeup is really good. I like the little mechanics too. Like, for the longest time, I could not for the life. Friendship is a bitch to get leveled up in this game. I did not realize how much of a bitch it was. I
have seen a couple of stuff to get around that.
I finally looked it up.
You did the bench glitch, or it's not a glitch.
I didn't do the bench glitch because by the time I realized it, I was just so damn close. So I got coffee, and then they're like, "Oh, your Baneri can evolve." But this Baneri was like, I was looking like that guy. I had like a level 43 Baneri. I'm like, why doesn't this thing love me? Love me, damn it! I've had you for like 20 hours. And then I got some tea with it, and then it finally said, "I love you." So I was like, "All right, cool." Yes. But
because I think if you rest on a bench, and maybe bring your Pokemon, you might have to bring your Pokemon out because I know you can sit on the bench and the Pokemon come out. And then if you recall them, every time you do that, it's 10 friendship. So you just have to do that 25 times.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I looked that up and then I finally figured out. So when it's time to get my Umbreon and Espeon and all my evolutions to complete the Pokedex, then we'll be golden. So I'm excited for that. One thing I'm also really enjoying about this game, because we're talking about catching Pokemon, talking about Pokemon, is how every wild area won't necessarily give you all the Pokemon at once. Like that you can get, like you have to go back multiple times. I actually appreciate that. I like the fact that in area 6 where I'm looking for a Gibble, I have to literally it's a pain. Like it might be there and there's only gonna be like 1 or 2, and that one's dangerous because everything wants to kill you in that.
How long did it take you to realize where it was? I was pulling my hair out for about 2.5 hours. Every
Yeah,
day
I
night
realized
cycle, I would go back and just expect it to spawn, and then I realized, oh, it's
it's
in the
underground.
mounds. It's in the
Yep.
mounds.
I walked. Yeah, I trigger every mound, and then I try to catch it. I just throw a quick ball at it, and and then sometimes it's not there. Same thing for Onyx. I'm like looking for. I've been looking for the fucking Onyx for a long time. It's not spawning in the area it spawns in. I'm assuming it's underground too, and it's just a rare spawn. But I appreciate that, and I also appreciate how in this game specifically alphas are a little bit more scarier in this game. I will say that because they will wreck your entire team, especially if you're not well leveled. And sometimes they're just random as fuck. Like I'm not even in a wild zone. I was minding my own business the other day. Um and I got a shiny alpha. I got a shiny alpha fletchling. Uh
Oh,
just minding my own business. Um I literally I was thinking about doing the shiny method for the stairs, and I was like, well, I'll walk up here real quick, and then I look to my left, and there's just a shiny alpha fletchling, and I'm like, oh my god, it's level 32. I have level 20s. I'm gonna die if I don't catch this thing right now. And so I was very much like, okay, this is intense. So I like certain parts of it where the game makes me feel like, oh shit, it's do or die. I got to do this now. But yeah, is there anything that I mean? I know we talked about it a little bit last time, but is there anything specifically that you do not like or that you wish was there that would make this game even better?
a bike.
Okay,
A bike.
fair. I'm assuming we're
Traversal.
gonna get a. I'm assuming at some point we're gonna get the go goat thing that was an X and Y. I'm
Oh, that'd be cool.
95%. I'm 95% sure, and it's probably tied behind a side quest that we haven't gotten to yet.
But
But
I haven't, in all the clips I've seen, I've not, everyone is on foot. And as a
mhm,
person that doesn't like using spamming fast travel, I like to be taken through the story. I feel like I have to use fast travel a lot to just get to the
yeah,
places that I want. Um, or else it's just going to take too long. More ladders, more ways to get
yeah,
on top of buildings, because finding that one ladder to get to a specific place where like Dratini spawns or Larvitar spawns, it's annoying, really annoying. But
very,
they're meant to be hidden. They're pseudo
yeah,
legendaries for a reason. I don't understand why they put Gibble in a wild zone and then the rest are just one spawns on the map. It I don't get it, but fair,
probably,
I guess.
yeah,
And then other than that, really, no, I think I'm very content with the game. I don't know what people expected, and I don't know. Well, people will just hate to hate. That's the thing. People will just hate to hate, and
yeah. No,
there's nothing we can do
that's
about that.
really what it is. Yeah, again, I'm I sit there thinking they're I have certain negatives with it at sometimes. I think with the battle system, it definitely needs to. I like it, but it can also be refined. I'm assuming when we go online, it will be more of a challenge. But there are a lot of times where it does feel a little button mashiny, where there's really no strategy. Just hit Pokemon 3. Specifically in the battle royale thing. The Mega Evolution ones are a little bit. They can be a little bit more challenging. With the dodging and the randomness of the mega, the mega evolve challenges that you have going on. But I'm assuming the battle system will open up online. I'm hoping it will. I haven't gotten a chance to do anything online yet. But I plan to do in the future. And then from there, I don't like how switching. I don't like the day night cycle and how it will stop everything. I think that's a little annoying. Again, I'm being very nitpicky because it's not the end of the world. I don't care that much, but there's been a handful of times where I've been doing something and then the day night cycle switches and then I have to start over what I'm doing. And I find that very annoying at times. Um, I think because they're doing such a great job at bringing these side characters to life is the first time in a Pokemon game that I actually do wish there was some type of voice acting. And it's only because I enjoy these characters and they have so much personality that having a voice behind it would make these characters just that much endearing. Um, but besides that, I
It's good game.
there's not I
I'm
it's,
happy.
there's nothing I don't think there's anything wrong with this. This game is made for people who are fans of Pokemon. And I think the people who are trashing on the game haven't picked up a Pokemon game since Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Like that's what I'm thinking because it's like they complain about the smallest things and they
Shinies
want
are a
them
bit
to
too easy with
change.
the shiny charm.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
another
but
thing.
that's
I have
the
seen
spawning
footage
is
of the shiny charm is broken. This guy, he looks down. There's a Salamence, shiny Salamence down there. He's like, okay, I'll go get that. Jumps off one roof to get onto another roof to jump down. A mega, no, not a mega, an alpha shiny Altaria just pops up. And then as he's trying to like navigate the alpha, another Fletchling pops up in the background. It's like, bro, that's free in like the space of like 20 seconds. That is
yeah,
insane. That is insane. Even ZA, even Arceus would not give you that.
Arceus.
You could get back-to-back shinies, and I did get one. But it felt amazing. I feel like in
Yeah,
this game, if I get back-to-back shinies, it's just like, oh well, like that's cool, and then maybe a little bit of a shiny hunting method, or like a way of hunting for specific things is a bit lacking. I would like it if you maybe like
yeah,
a catch combo. So if you caught,
yeah.
say, for 10 Onyx in a certain area, the next time you enter that area, it will only be Onyx. Um,
Okay.
that would be cool. So you could specifically hunt a Mon instead of just jumping in and out of an area and hoping that the one that you want is there. It feels very Let's Go-y. But catch
Okay.
combos worked there in a way. So
Yeah.
that could be implemented. But other than that, like it's fine.
Yeah. No,
If I
shinies
want to
are
go hunt something
shinies
else,
are
I'll go on another game.
shinies are way too easy in this game. I will say that. Like it just is the spawn method, even without a shiny charm, is ridiculous. So that definitely is something that can be worked because I think the beautiful thing about shiny hunting and shiny Pokemon is the hunt, right? And when you take the hunt out of it, it's like not as fun,
Yeah.
right? Like because it's to the point where like even shiny hunters were like, "Fuck the sandwich method. I'd rather just hatch eggs and do that method instead because it's more of a challenge, it's more of a hunt than the
Yeah, the
sandwich
sandwiches were
method."
broken as hell, man.
Yeah, exactly. So like this and compared to the sandwiches, this doesn't even hold a cake to it. Like the sandwiches is like physics and this is like color by number like shiny hunting, like it's ridiculous. That's how crazy shiny hunting is. But going back to the discourse online about the game, it's just like the Nintendo and Pokemon people I think have to understand because like I'm still my mind was still blown by this thing where I told you that they only spent like this game only took like what 10-30 million dollars to make. Like it was
Yeah.
no $10 million to make, right? Um, and people were like, "Well, they can do this, they can do this, they can do this." But everyone likes it. Why would they do it? Change it, right? Like I'm like, why would they change the system? Why would they want to overhaul everything about Pokemon? Because when you start doing that, it's almost like it won't be Pokemon. It won't be what people want from it, right? Like, would you really like my mind? I'm like, would I really want a Pokemon game that plays like Breath of the Wild? Would I really, really want that? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I think I do, but like, would I? No. Is that game gonna appeal to a 6-year-old? Probably not. Is that game gonna appeal to a kid under 10? Probably not. And what is Nintendo and Pokemon looking to grab? They're going to want to get kids into their game so they become adults like me and you that will buy whatever the fuck they sell.
Yep.
And that's just how it is. And the people who are complaining online have not played the game. And if they are playing the game, they're probably playing it on a crappy emulator. And it's running way too broken. That they're using that to justify why they don't like it. And I'm just like, there's always going to be haters out there, and that's fine. You have every right to your opinion. I just don't like the fact that what I've been seeing online is just shitting on this game when it really doesn't need to be shit on. Like, shit on Scarlet and Violet all you want. Scarlet and Violet was not a great game.
It promised
Like,
a lot, and it did not
it
deliver.
promised a lot. It did not deliver. You can shit on Scarlet and Violet. Hell, you can shit on Sword and Shield if you want to, right? Like this one, like it's like you can't shit on it because it's like is giving everyone that's a Pokemon fan what they want. Talk to any actual Pokemon fan, they will probably say they absolutely adore this game. Might not be their favorite, but they really, really enjoy it. And I think that's where it belongs. It's a good Pokemon game overall. It's definitely like a top 5 for me, and I can't wait to talk more about it because there's still so much more left.
I promise I will finish the game. I want to finish it today. I want to finish it today because I won't be able to do it tomorrow because I'll be I could probably play in the morning. I probably won't live stream the last of it. I might just sit there and hit record and then maybe upload it as like a 7-hour video, which could be a live stream. I mean, I could go live, but like it's minor. But yeah, I need to finish it this weekend. I want to. Yeah. And then we could talk about it in full. And we'll have the full story.
No. We'll have the full story, the full review. We'll talk more about the megas. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna redo the mega tier list.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, we're gonna have to bring it back.
We're gonna have to bring back the mega tier list. We're gonna have to do that, and then a couple months later, we'll re-bring it back for the new megas from Mega Dimension when that comes out.
Yeah, they've got to give us at least 30 more. At least 30 more.
Yeah, it's crazy. No,
it's the same with the wormholes, right? Like the wormholes just brought back all of the legendaries. Maybe we get mega legendaries.
I'm assuming we're gonna get a couple. I'd be very interested to see if we get like a mega. Again, I don't know if it's in the game. If they have, they've done a really good job of hiding it. But I have not seen a Mega Xerneas or a Mega Evoltol or a Mega Zygarde. I'm about 99% sure there's a Mega Zygarde because why is Zygarde in this game?
In the game.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's a Xerneas or Evoltol. If they're not in the base game, I would not be shocked in the least to find it in Mega Dimension. But I'm very excited because I would also like to revisit at some point after all the megas have been released create our own mega and see if there were any of the ones that we wanted to happen to actually happen.
Oh, true.
That'd be crazy because I can't remember what I said, but I'm like, I know 2 of them that I'm really excited for, and I hope they happen. But I'm really excited. I want to see like if they do like a mega Galissapod, that'd be cool because I think that was my favorite. That was my favorite one that I fan created, and I'm like, bro, if they actually do that, because again, if Barbacle can get one, then Galissapod.
Oh no, Galissapod evolves. So but I'm trying to think. Like, did it just get like the automatic stage 1 mega? Like, go for it, but it does have Wimpod, which is a bit.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know, right? But hey, if it happens, it happens. But I cannot wait to go back. Z-A is going to give us a lot to talk about. Us Pokemon fans are going to be very, very happy for a while, and then we're going to have champions right around the corner. So that's also going to be really fun. We're going to be eating good in this fall winter area for Pokemon. So I'm very, very excited, guys. But that will do us for this episode, guys. We will definitely talk more about it probably next week. It will be a fun time. We'll get that full scope of the story. We'll probably at some point hop online and test out the online at some point. we'll give you guys more of our thoughts on that ZA stuff. Guys, I understand that we talk about Pokemon a lot. ZA came out, so ZA is not your thing, or Pokemon's not your thing, and you're a audio listener or YouTube video, and this is not your thing. I promise, give it about a month, and we'll be back to our normal ramblings about whatever. But until next time, guys. Until about whatever, right? But until next time, guys, we will see you guys on the next episode of the podcast. Bye bye.